Way to go, Tic Tac!
That's how you punch.
Wakanda forever!
Now, you wouldn't have heard of me.
Let me put you on hold.
Dance off, bro. Friend from work.
Hey guys. Hey guys, I didn't.
No work allowed, you naughty little sausage.
Oh.
Let's party! Hit it, Freddy! I'm a cowboy! I'm a cowboy! I just wanted it to be a good party! Woo. 2 truths and a lie. So, I killed a homeless man, and I like eating kittens for breakfast, and I have green eyes.
Everyone knows you don't have green eyes.
Baby blues! Mark Ruffalo locked me at a porta potty. It was really stinky. I'm just simple old Tommy H.
Chadwick Boseman has been gone for a year, but fans should be happy to learn he has 1 role left. And for those who don't know, Chadwick Boseman was an actor who changed movies forever with his role in Black Panther. And the reason was, for decades, studios didn't believe black actors could lead big budget movies unless they were Will Smith. And casting a black actor in a lead role had so much stigma on it that Disney actually released a separate poster in China. And just to show how messed it up is, this is the Chinese poster where they actually used a graphic designer to put a mask on Chadwick Boseman's face. But Black Panther blew away expectations, making $1.3 billion at the box office. And just to compare, that's over twice as much money as the first Iron Man movie, a little under 3 times the first Thor movie, and it made over twice as much money as the first Ant-Man movie that came out the same year as Black Panther. But sadly, Chadwick Boseman passed away in August 2020 after a 4-year battle with colon cancer. But even after leaving the world, he had a movie come out called Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, where he was nominated for an Academy Award. And now he has 1 final role left, which is a voice role playing Black Panther for Marvel's What If series, so fans, please enjoy it.
How many siblings does Thor have?
1.
It's 2.
Oh, hella.
He hella mad.
Marvel just made a 3-part LGBT announcement and even addressed the haters. Gay news! Just weeks after Loki came out as bisexual and gender fluid, Marvel said 3 important things. 1, we don't do it because it's politically correct. We follow our comics. And there's a lot more LGBT representation coming.
And it takes a lot to kind of shake me. Like I'm a little thick-skinned when it comes to being scared by stuff.
Like loud noises or...
That's the... It's not that loud noises scare me, it's just that it annoys me.
Yeah.
Or someone's playing music. Oh, yeah.
He's got a long way to go.
I just don't like Jake Gyllenhaal.
You know, it's bittersweet to say goodbye, but when you love something, you need to set it free.
What's your name, lady?
Rushman, Natalie Rushman. Natasha Romanoff.
This minute scared the absolute life out of me. My reaction.
Some news that might disappoint a lot of people, and that's that Keanu Reeves was almost cast in Marvel. And this comes with the reveal he was almost cast in 2019's Captain Marvel. And the character he was supposed to play was Yan Rong, who was eventually played by Jude Law. And he was going to say yes to that role, but couldn't do it because of a scheduling conflict with John Wick 3. And while a lot of people had problems with Captain Marvel, the film did succeed, making $1.1 billion at the box office. And the film worked very well for Brie Larson, who personally made $5 million from the role. But one issue with Keanu Reeves is he's a very expensive actor to get, where it would have been a minimum of $15 million to cast him. And Jude Law is not cheap either, where it was reported he was paid $1 million for the role. But one interesting thing about this story is Marvel President Kevin Feige said he talks to Keanu Reeves about joining the MCU all the time. And Keanu Reeves hasn't joined Marvel, but he was a DC superhero in 2005 for Constantine. And many fans are speculating on who Keanu Reeves could play, with many wanting him to be Ghost Rider, which could make sense for product placement, seeing how Keanu Reeves actually owns a motorcycle company right now. And many Reeves fans also want him to join the Star Wars universe playing Darth Revan. All said and done, people want more Keanu Reeves. Tom Holland's been praised by almost everybody, but he just took major compliments from Kevin Feige. And this surfaced with Kevin Feige saying that Tom Holland is the reason more Spider-Man movies are getting made. And this comes from 2019 when it was announced that Sony was pulling Spider-Man from the MCU. And for those who don't know, Sony actually owns the rights to Spider-Man and not Disney or Marvel. And this happened in 1999 when Sony acquired the movie and video game rights for Spider-Man, which Sony at the time was offered $25 million to buy the entire Avengers but turned it down, saying only Spider-Man was worth money. Which was a giant mistake, seeing how the MCU has made $23 billion at the box office alone. But the movie rights have always been weird, where Fox owned X-Men and Fantastic Four until Disney bought the company, and Universal owns the rights to a solo Hulk movie, and that's why Marvel hasn't done it yet. But Sony eventually partnered with Disney after Amazing Spider-Man 2 underperformed at the box office. But Sony and Disney briefly ended the deal in 2019 because they were arguing about money. Sony and Disney both wanted more money, and from that the deal was almost up. But the deal came through after Tom Holland joined the negotiations to make it happen. And now we have Spider-Man No Way Home coming out this year.
Why do you always do that thing?
Do what?
That thing you do when you're fighting. And this thing that you do when you whip your hair when you're fighting with the arm and the hair, and you do like a fighting pose. It's a fighting pose. You're a total.
Showtime, eh?